everybody, Michelle Wren back from 3 weeks of camping and 4 weeks of learning about Introduction to Project Management. At the beginning of this class, I knew a lot about writing and implementing project-based learning in my classroom when it was kind of the expectation of the campus. The thing I've struggled with over the last several years is taking that from a campus-based decision to more of a teacher classroom-based decision. And so that was my big point I wanted to learn was how do I do this by myself when I don't have the whole team on board to support me? One of the things I have learned through the course of this project is that it's kind of easy to build a project-based learning experience for your kids when you have a system and a plan in place on how to do that. And I think that's where the project management end of things has really helped me. I was familiar with a lot of what project-based learning was about, but I didn't know how to put it together on my own in a short amount of time. And so I really have enjoyed the way the course has kind of taken us through week by week to where really within 4 weeks' time, working a little bit each week, we've ended up with a 4-week unit on poetry for my students. I will definitely utilize the components that I've learned and the process that I've learned, the 4 steps, in order to implement more project-based learning for my students in my classroom in the future. What do I still have to learn? There are a couple things that I still have to learn, and one of them is definitely how to build a better driving question. I don't feel like my driving question was as strong as I would have liked for it to have been. I also don't think that the unit that I wrote for this particular workshop integrates as many subjects as I would like. It was really language arts based, which if you've taught everything, you know language arts is generally one of the easier places to build in project management. So I'd really like to learn how to take some of these project management skills that I've learned and implement it to even some problem-based learning that I can incorporate with math and build projects and problems around the math teaks, integrating some language arts and maybe social studies and science along with those. So the things I definitely want to learn are how do I build better driving questions and how do I integrate more with some of the more difficult subjects like math, for instance. This class has definitely inspired me to create more project-based learning experiences for my kids. I feel like the processes that I've learned and just the breakdown of how to easily put it together without spending hours and hours on hand, reinventing the wheel. The Google document that we have that has all the different resources of some PBLs that are already created that we can then just take and adapt for our students was very useful. And in researching that, I learned that there's a lot out there. I just need to be able to take it and modify it for my students. So I can say that this has definitely been a pleasurable experience. Nothing too painful. Thank you guys for that. And I can definitely say that I've learned something that's going to benefit my students and in the future, even teachers that I work with as I share some of the ideas and the resources that I've learned. So thank you guys for putting this together. Thank you for bringing it to us here in Texas. And I look forward to possibly learning more about project-based learning through you guys. Thank you.